to the mountains.
And today we're finally seeing Yellowstone for the first time. It all started when we spotted an unbelievable flight deal to Montana through the Going app, and the second we saw it, we knew exactly who we had to bring. My mom. My mom's lived on the East Coast her entire life. She's never even crossed west of the Mississippi. She's always dreamed about wide open spaces and big skies, the kind of places that she's only seen in books or movies. She's the kind of person who will start a conversation with anyone and then turn around, hide in the bushes just to scare my dad so bad he falls over. Okay? She's a little bit of chaos in the best way possible. But like a lot of people, life kept her close to home. And those big dreams, they just sort of wait. For the first time in my adult life, I could make it happen within our budget. Montana's a place Sara and I have loved for over a decade, and now I finally have the chance to share it with my parents. And thanks to Going, we finally turned this lifelong dream into a reality for our family. Welcome to Yellowstone. In the airport, getting ready to meet my parents, heading to Montana. Found this deal through Going, and we're saving over $650 for 4 tickets, which is pretty incredible. You've probably figured out by now, but Going is partnering with us on this video. They didn't send the flight over. We found the flight. We got the notification through their app, and it was actually the limited tier plan. So if you're wanting domestic flights, sign up for the limited tier plan. It's free. All you have to do is put in your email address, and then boom, let the deals start popping your way. This neck brace makes me look very, very cool. One interesting thing about Going that I didn't know until recently is they actually have humans on the other side finding these deals and sending them out. All you have to do, enter your email in, completely free, and then just let the deals start rolling in. Montana is a dream trip, and I can't believe we're able to take my parents. This will be fun. Bozeman's our base camp for this trip. A little bit of comfort before heading into the wild. We started our first morning the only way we knew how. Coffee and a bakery.
This place was packed with locals, which, let's be honest, is always a good sign.
So before we head out on a road trip, we have to stop at Wild Crumb. We've been here before. This place, their pastries are insane.
I don't know too many pastries I don't like, but I do really like theirs. So to start the morning, Chris and I, you know me, I like to try as much as possible, so I always convince Chris to split something. So we did 1 savory and 1 sweet scone. So the first one is bacon cheddar. Sorry, I just put my whole nose on that one. And then the other one is huckleberry, because we're in Montana and they have huckleberries. I love huckleberry. Time to get on the road. We're gonna go to Yellowstone now. With breakfast down and a big day ahead, we hit the road toward Lamar Valley, one of the best places in the park to see wildlife if you get there early enough.
I've been wanting to go to Montana since I was a kid. Probably, I don't know, 12 or 13, something like that.
Why'd you want to go to Montana?
I just love the big open sky, the horses, the ranches. I think it's really cool. Wow, look at those.
Hey, how are you?
Yellowstone.
Thank you.
Free entry today, so you're all set.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
So as we made our way through the entrance, we were greeted by Yellowstone's welcoming committee. Big, shaggy, and a whole lot closer than we expected.
Oh my gosh. Hello? What's your name, Billy Bob? That's Billy Bob, that's Billy Bob Sue.
For my mom, this was the first time ever seeing bison in real life. Not on TV, not in a book, right here wandering across the road like they own the place. Which, honestly, they kinda do. After a pretty unforgettable welcome, we set our sights on our first real stop, Mammoth Hot Springs.
It's a place that makes you feel like you took a wrong turn and ended up on another planet.
Big rock.
Big rock.
Do you want me to hold it? Do you want me to take
And of course, true to form, my mom made a new set of friends before we could even get to where we were trying to go, stopping to offer to take photos for another family. This delayed our mammoth moment for just a bit, but honestly, that's kind of the whole point of this trip, right?
Just helping.
All the different colors. Oh, sweet deal. Look at the top of that. Rob, look at the very top right there.
This is so neat for me because I've never been to Yellowstone. Okay, we breezed through Yellowstone, but never like to see the sights of Yellowstone. So to see this is really cool. So we're at Mammoth right now, which has like these really beautiful hot springs. It's just like trickling down the side of the hill, mountain. You can feel the heat radiating off it. Smells a little of sulfur, not as heavy as I thought it would. Looks beautiful though, doesn't it?
I feel like I'm in a Western.
Yellowstone is the quintessential national park. In fact, I think it's the first national park ever created, and it's one of the busiest in the country. You know, it doesn't compare to like Smoky Mountain as far as busyness goes, but Yellowstone, when people say national parks, everybody's like, oh yeah, I went to Yellowstone. Like, it's a part of the Great American Road Trip. You know, people come out here, and so you can tell that they're used to dealing with a lot of tourists. Being here in April, which is the shoulder season, sort of off season, like literally the park opened this road just a day or two ago, and you can tell that the crowds are light. In the summer, it's going to get probably a lot busier, but right now, it's really manageable.
As we're continuing to drive through Lamar Valley, all of a sudden, Sara spots something out in the distance. Wolves. Feeding on a bison carcass. At this point, we're just staring, saying nothing, because what do you even say? It feels like we're in National Geographic. We have never seen wolves in the wild before, so yeah, we kind of freaked out just a tiny bit.
So we saw how many wolves? I counted like at least 3 or 4. And then 3 bald eagles.
And just when we think it can't get better, a bald eagle swoops in and starts picking at the same carcass, chasing off the wolves.
All the animals that we saw out in the wild, I never would have seen any of those unless they were in a zoo or something.
Unfortunately, in April, your chances of seeing a bear are pretty low. But we did get lucky and see this one little guy recently out of hibernation soaking up those first rays of summer sun.
After a full day of the park, we head back to Bozeman to reset. We're staying at the Kimpton Armory in downtown Bozeman.
Oh yeah, and anything that fits through the door is welcome to stay here.
So technically you could go to Yellowstone and bring a wolf and they'd accept you.
I don't know about that, but they do accept little golden doodles. And they've accepted alpacas before, which I think is really funny. All right, let's go.
Today we're driving more into the Wyoming side of Yellowstone, hoping to see Old Faithful.
We're currently waiting for Old Faithful to go off, and there's not a lot of people here. Like, if you're gonna come, this is the time to come.
Hey, there is no traffic. This is awesome.
I got a front row seat. Eat your heart out.
Chris.
Lord, look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at that. This is awesome. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I get to see this. Look at that. God. It was very
worth it?
cool. It was
We
so
timed
worth
it well,
We
too,
did
didn't
I mean, we
Don't
just
even
right
sit
there
there
in the nick of
long.
time.
I can't believe that. I never time anything right. So we finally saw Old Faithful, and it's just one of those things, like, you don't know if it's going to live up to the hype, but it really is pretty cool to see it. Like, I mean, it is like clockwork. Within, like, they say plus or minus about 10 minutes, they know when it's going to go off. It's all the time. And it went off about 5 minutes before they expected it to. They said 1:35, and about 1:30 it went off. And it was so cool. But at first it was like a little bit, and it was really quiet. I guess I kind of expected like boom, like not like a Like, you know, I expected like a kind of like a powerful explosion sound, and it was actually very quiet. Like you could only hear it like hissing a little bit. So very cool. Definitely worth it. We are here on Easter Sunday, and the weather by Montana standards for April is gorgeous. It's like 50 and sunny. The snow is melting, and the crowds are incredibly light. We have to kind of backtrack. We're gonna go see Grand Prismatic Spring, which is really pretty. We're supposed to be, I haven't seen it in person, but the pictures look really pretty. And then a few other little geysers and stuff along the way. So we kind of like breezed past everything from the West Glacier entrance to get to Old Faithful, because we saw the time was gonna be just about perfect, and it was. And now we're gonna backtrack and take our time to go out, and then we're heading to Jackson. So I'll have to see more.
I've carved, I will do better more. I'm afraid of who I'd be without you. I will do better more. Twisting up smokes, I'm in control till the fire burns out my miniature vacation. But I'm always left with a taste in my mouth. I will do better in the morning.
It's snowing. I love snow.
Starting to spit snow, and wind's picking up. You can feel the heat coming off the water, and then, you know, mixed with the snow kind of pelting you right now. It's a interesting experience.
Feels kind of nice. I know you're not supposed to get off trail, and you're definitely not supposed to touch the water. But when it's cold, the idea of that sounds really nice because it looks like a really beautiful hot tub. It's not. Don't do it. People die like that every year. Correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, because I'm not the most knowledgeable naturist, but naturalist. Anyway, you can see some footprints in the what appear to be, they look similar to a horse's hoof, but I'm guessing that's probably bison. There's something that looks like a dog's paw, but a really big dog. So I'm thinking that's probably a wolf. And then there's another one that looks like a bear, possibly. It's got like 4 nails. You could see it a couple times, but it's kind of small. There's actually a couple different sizes of them. And then there's a human foot. And no matter how many times you tell people to stay out of the springs and out of the hot waters and the geysers, inevitably people are going to be stupid enough to try. Guys, don't do it. Like, just don't. Even if you think you're strong enough, don't do it. You can see it. Like, there's a footprint that makes me think of that.
Why have you never made it to Montana?
Mostly because, well, money for one thing, but the other thing is I usually let everybody else go and do their things instead of, you know, I'm the one who stays at home so that everybody else can go. But that, I don't know, I just never got to go there or anything. Going to Montana and seeing all the just wide open sky and not very many people around, you know, where we were at and stuff. It was just amazing. I just felt like it was home. I felt like I was home.
You know that feeling like you're stuck and nothing's changing. The repeated fails of chasing tails can be so exhausting. I've been spending too much time lost inside my own mind. So let's go outside. Feel the earth beneath our feet for a while. We'll watch the day turn to night, then a new sunrise and repeat. Ooh, we'll count the stars in the sky till we both get tired and close our eyes and sleep. Yeah, let's go outside for a while.
Looking back at this trip, I won't remember how much money I saved. I won't remember how long it took to get out there. And I'm gonna remember the moments that I was able to share with my parents and with Sara. Sara and I travel a lot, and a lot of times travel can become monotonous. You go to a different location, and you're like, okay, we gotta go see this thing. We have to eat this, we have to do this. And like everything, when you do it a lot, it just kind of blends together. And I think for us, we're at this point in our lives where if we're able to share these first-time experiences with people that we love, with people who haven't gotten to experience it. That's what's bringing joy to us right now, to be able to see the look on their face and say, wow, I can't believe I got to experience this. So if you're thinking about buying a ticket, do it. If you're thinking about driving somewhere, do it. Because at the end of the day, life's short, and these are probably the good old days. So sharing these moments with family and friends, that's what matters. Going allowed us to go on this trip, so thank you, Going, for letting us make memories and having a fun time in Montana.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Going. You don't know what you did for me. Thank you so much.
She wasn't paid. For behind the scenes and extra content, you can head on over to our Patreon community. Otherwise, be sure to follow on Instagram or like and subscribe here. It really helps creators like us.